Hello, welcome to our first episode of the Trauma Response. I'm Ari, and I'm here with my co-host.
It is Maria Rose here, and then, guys, for our first episode, I brought a special friend. I realized how that sounded, and I corrected myself. I brought a special friend.
Hey, how's it going? This is Powerline. I'm not wrong.
We'll try it again. Try it again.
Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Josh from Magnolia Park.
Yay. Okay.
I wasn't wrong the first time.
No, technically you weren't. But yeah, Josh from Magnolia Park.
What up?
If you're here from my reaction channel, you know he's a familiar face.
Am I?
1 million views, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar. What up?
Oh my god.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Spicy chicken sandwich. What's going on?
Oh yeah, because you got red hair now too.
Oh, I do. Fuck.
You're the spicy chicken
I'm
sandwich.
the spicy chicken sandwich now.
Which one though?
Ooh, shit. I like Popeyes actually.
I
Popeyes
had a
was
feeling.
Yeah, Popeyes was good. Honestly, I've been messing with their wings lately.
Oh, their wings are so
The
good.
wings are good. Like the sweet and spicy ones.
Yep.
But my trick is you get like the black and ranch, and then you get the hot and spicy sauce with the fries, and you mix it together.
Ooh.
He knows what's up with wings. That was made super clear to me when we lived together.
Yeah. I'm a wing
that's an
connoisseur.
inside joke that only we understand because I hate both of you. I hate you and our roommate for putting me in that position. But yeah, so Joshua Roberts, band,
Yep.
Magnolia Park.
Yep.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So you guys started in 2018, right?
Yeah, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
And how did it form?
So I was in a band prior to it called Of Autumn, which actually, funny enough, one of our music videos featured Maria.
I did not know this.
No one's gonna see. It's
No
never
one's-
gonna. It's never gonna see the light of day.
It's literally in my archives on YouTube. I
Burn
can
it.
literally just unarchive
No,
it.
not even because of just me. Because of who else is in it.
Yeah.
Burn it. Can you
Yeah.
Can you just unlist it for me so I can experience?
I can literally just send you. I can send you the
We
link.
can send it to you.
I can send you the link.
It just can't be
Yeah.
in the public because of
the person
the
that's in there.
other person
Yeah.
that's in it, who had a very much larger role than me.
Yeah.
Burn it.
But your word was fire.
It was like 3 seconds long.
It was cool. It was like a cool like
You
little.
saw the back of my head.
No, it's not the front. You were choking her.
Oh.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you're choking the life out of her.
Oh, if only real life imitated art. Anyways, burn it.
I think I watched it like the other day too, which is crazy.
Why?
I have some memories. I mean, and so fun fact before I get into the start of the band, me and Maria met on.
Oh, that's even worse. That's the worst story.
A music video shoot where both of us were dancing
That is online. That is on the internet.
for a band called The Bunny and the Bear.
I love it.
We were dancing in the
This is
woods.
bad.
I hate to clean this front flip though. I did. That was like the like. That.
You did.
Yeah, but
In sneakers.
Yeah,
in the
in
forest.
sneakers in the forest. It was crazy, and then we saw like a animal. And besides the point. Anyway.
That was the day I almost got attacked by a squirrel, and I was convinced nature was out to get me.
Yeah, really in the middle of the woods. It was
That's
crazy.
why I have a problem with nature, was because
Okay.
of that shoe. Because I
Okay.
swear to God, that squirrel had it out for me. I don't care what anybody says. I know what I saw.
I don't even remember the name of said
do.
music video.
I do.
Do you?
I do. It was Let It Go.
Oh yeah, Bunny the Bear, Let It Go.
Oh,
There you
Let Go, Let Go. I'm sorry,
Let Go. Yeah. So go check it out. It's still literally
No,
everywhere
don't.
on YouTube.
For the love of
check it out.
God, don't. No,
Oh
because
my God. I think you had like white hair then.
no, I had
Black-
my
it was split
botched.
there. It was split
I had,
dye.
no,
No, was it?
it was way before. I had my botched at-home bleach job that converted to silver hair.
I had little Cheeto dreads at the time, which is crazy.
No, that is how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah.
We've been trying not to make each other laugh on camera since day one.
Yeah, since when is
Since
this?
day one, we've been trying to
Since
not make each other laugh.
2018, 6 years ago.
Has it been 6 years
ago.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll let you finish the story about that day and how we met because I can't bear to think about it.
No, I actually I want people to have that mystery. I want them to go watch the video. I want them to comment on that video, be like, oh my God, we came from the podcast. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, someone, the first person who goes to watch it, if you do, first of all, why do you hate me? Second of all, leave a comment asking, like, who's here because of the Trauma Response podcast,
Oh
and
my
have everyone else
Please.
like it.
Yeah, it was crazy though. but like the beginning of the band was literally like I was in a band called Of Autumn, and we were switching members at the time, and I met my guitarist now, Tristan. He joined the band, and then after that, Freddie joined the band as a bassist. And then we realized how bad the band was. And then we were like, all right, cool, bump this. So they left, and then literally they called me that night, like, hey, you want to start a band? And I was like, sure, why not? And Magnolia Park literally got started because of that. And literally the next day we realized that we also all lived in the same neighborhood together. So we just literally pulled up together and started writing music ever since then. So it was pretty cool.
That's so funny. So literally from like a phoenix, you rose from ashes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because shortly after Of Autumn kind of like disbanded, and like Loner was a thing, and they still are a thing.
No,
Shout
they
out
still
to
are a
Loner.
thing. Shout out to Loner because we're good friends with
Zach.
With Zach, yeah. Shout out Zach.
And Jason, which was a drummer at the time, he's in television supervision. He's doing this thing now.
Jason, miss you, buddy.
Yeah, Of Autumn as a whole was just like in shambles a lot. So
Do you
want
to know something crazy about Of Autumn?
Oh, what's up?
When we were cleaning out the closet before I moved, I found the tank top for Of Autumn that you guys gave me. Don't worry, it got donated to Goodwill, but
Thank God, boy.
that was like I literally pulled it out and I put it to Ryan and we just started laughing.
Oh my God, it was a terrible band.
It was, it was not a. It kind of was a fun time, but it was like you didn't look like you were having a good time.
It was a garage band. Like if you really want to put like we were able to open up for some cool bands. So we opened up like Secrets and All American Rejects and Somerset.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, so that was cool. But other than that, like it was just like it was a shit show. But we made it out. Like everyone's doing their own thing respectively, and it's all working out for everyone.
Okay, but it's obviously been good since then.
Yes. It has been good. I mean, I have now traveled America, I think 8 times now.
You even got to go home for a little bit.
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
times.
A couple
Sorry,
times.
preface. He's not from the States.
No. I'm from the UK. So I'm actually going back to the UK in February with Bowling for Soup and Wheatus. So that's going to be awesome.
It was because of you that I discovered that Bowling for Soup is still around.
Dude, they're not even just still around. They're thriving. Like,
are they really?
So there's a lot of bands that like are just bigger in other countries, and Bowling for Soup is one of them. They're like the
where are they big?
They're like the Bad Omens of a UK, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they're really big over there. Like we're doing O2 stadiums, which is like the stadiums that I've always dreamed about playing.
Wow,
and
that's
all of
huge.
it's sold out.
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Congrats.
Man.
Thank you.
So before we get into everything we're going to talk about today with you, we have a segment we like to start on our show, and I'm going to let Ari explain it.
Yeah, so this is called, obviously the title of our podcast is called The Trauma Response.
All right.
Everybody has a lot of trauma they have to get out every now and then. So we start our segments with a trauma dump.
Oh, okay.
So
awesome.
Has there anything happened this week that you're just like, man, this really...
Anything traumatic, whether it's serious
Anything
traumatic that you feel like
traumatic?
comfortable saying, or silly traumatic, like, oh God, that sucks.
It could have been like McDonald's gave me 4 chicken nuggets instead of 6.
That's actually messed up.
I get pissed off at that.
Zach makes me check his chicken nuggets when we're in the drive-thru.
When we go to
make sure they
Wendy's-
give me 12.
Yeah, when we go to Wendy's, we get nervous because of the way they package it. You have to actually count them.
Yeah.
I don't think I had any trauma
You
this
had a good week. That's great.
which is surprising. I mean, like,
He's having a self-realization moment right now.
oh shit, I didn't have anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Couldn't
you know,
be me, but that's great.
I did like 2 music videos this week, so I think that was pretty cool.
Oh, you're probably just busy, yeah.
Yeah, I was just busy.
Nothing,
I mean,
nothing
crazy.
shitty happened during that filming. Because you know how this with filming, stuff goes wrong.
Oh shit! Yes, something did happen. Fucking fucking hell! My fucking living room TV died on us while we were trying to watch Surf Ninjas. Yeah.
Watch what?
Surf Ninjas. It's a '90s movie with Ernie Reyes Jr. It came out around the same time as Three Ninjas.
Now I'm sad you won't stay for our nostalgia episode unless you
Dude,
can.
I mean, fuck it. I mean, like, I fucking love 90s and 80s movies, and I got it. I found it. And I put that bitch on, and the TV said, nope.
What
And
format was this movie that you tried to put on?
It was like an old DVD. Like, it was widescreen, everything like that.
No
We put it in-
Blu-ray?
No, just
Wow.
just old school DVD. Like, we put it in, and the TV just kept turning on and off, on and off, on and off.
It's like, what is this foreign
You
prehistoric?
broke it. You confused it.
So, Yeah, I told our roommates to burn that bitch, and I just put the TV from my room into the living room, and I mean, it forced me to get a new TV, so that was cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I imagine it was a stressful situation.
Yes.
Apparently, you needed help putting it up.
Yes. Yeah, I tried to call.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. We were napping. My bad. We were napping, but we would have helped you otherwise.
Yeah, we put it up the next day, so it was really
okay.
Good, yeah.
Ari, anything today? Anything this week for you?
Yesterday. Oh my God.
Oh, this is fresh.
I have not, I guess, been like I've been just kind of relaxing because my job is pretty like chill. Like my actual job. Once we start making money from this, that would be great.
Fingers crossed. Support us.
But yesterday, so we did our photo shoot for our promotional photos for the trauma response.
Yeah.
And we set up a whole backdrop. It was a good time. Went out to eat afterwards, and then I got home and immediately, because we had like the backdrop and stuff up, I took some promotional photos because I'm making my own course of business. So I was taking promotional photos for that. As soon as I was done, I could not feel my legs.
That's crazy.
I laid down in bed and it was just aching.
So how I felt after my first leg day with
I'm
you.
like, man, I just turned 29. Like,
don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. That actually makes me serious.
This is where my body's just like, you're done.
Yes. Because
it wasn't that intense. I wasn't like running or like lifting anything. Like,
did you get sad?
Were you drinking water throughout the day?
Yeah.
She drinks water. She actually drinks water.
Eat and everything?
Yeah.
I ate with her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I was just like, wow, my body's just saying, you're good. You're done.
So what was this, like a moment of like being self-aware?
Yeah. Like Zach got home and he was like, hey, you want to go like get Cajun food? And I literally, I love food.
Mm-hmm.
I will go out for any food. And I just laid there and I was like, man, I
Uber
really
Eats that hoe.
can't get up. I can't get up.
Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
So aging is my trauma response.
Oh, Lord, dude. No.
Trust me, 30 does not get any better.
Thanks for that, man. Thank you for that.
Honestly, so far, 30 has been good for me.
I was going to ask you about that.
30's been good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to hear considering I'm next, but that's...
You had filming.
Again, not as traumatic as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah?
That was me on a good filming day.
Oh.
Yeah, so explain to our audience like what you did.
Oh, yeah. So me and our Ari, we are also part of a K-pop dance group. We were filming a cover, and normally when I'm the one, I guess, in charge of a filming project, any project really, it doesn't even have to be filming, especially if I'm in it, I get a little...
Military.
Yeah, I was going to say dictatory, but I felt like that was too strong of a...
Yeah,
okay. I get a little A-type, but at the same time, like Ryan pointed out the other day, is like you also get like that when we go on vacation. He always asks like, how did it go? And I'm like, surprisingly not as bad as I thought, because I was telling him, I didn't feel as angry as I normally do during these things. Apparently I still was projecting that I was.
It's stressful managing 12 people?
That's just me.
And also performing. I mean, I think for that, you just need a co-director or a producer that can take the reins whenever you're in front of the camera.
Yeah, but even for stuff, I think it was the stress of me having to like turn off me making that face.
It's a struggle having your emotions show on your face. Because Zach always tells me that. He's just like, you cannot hide it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I try.
I can't. Because, well, I'm not allowed to say it out loud. So, and I'm not alled to like...
I have to project it
So
somehow.
I have to project it somehow,
does it.
Yeah.
But that was... it was kind of weird coming back home and being like, yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. All right, that was the trauma dump for this week. So we're going to get into talking with you.
Okay.
You want to start it? Because I know you were super into this subject because you were super into this song.
Oh, we're going straight into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, first I wanted to ask, just based on like for your band in general, where do you pull your inspiration from your music? Because you guys, would you describe it as like pop punk is your style? That's what Wikipedia describes it as, at least.
Oh, Wikipedia.
It used to be.
Okay.
It used to be. We're working on a project right now where we're completely changing our genre.
Nice.
Now it's more of a darker alternative side.
Ooh, love that.
For the past couple like singles that we've released, it's different. It's a different style from what we've done before, and that's gonna be like the tempo of kind of like the album itself. So, well, yeah, hey, you guys, we're doing an album. So I would say that we're more definitely like a darker like alternative side. Definitely more along the just like hard rock side now. I think it's pretty cool.
Where do you pull your inspiration from for let's say the type of music you did, and then what do you currently pull from?
Everything's from real life.
Okay.
Everything that we do is from real life. It's just from different stories and backgrounds that what we've been through within life. We kind of mask it by adding characters to our music and our lore as Magnolia Park. But most of it's literally just from like personal experiences and just life in general that we can talk about on a record that's kind of hard to talk about like just in like day-to-day life.
Yeah. You need to have some kind of outlet for the trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not trauma, just every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day for sure. Yeah.
I mean, when are you gonna pull a Megan Thee Stallion and start putting anime influence in there? Because I know you're an anime guy.
So we actually do already, which is crazy. Yeah. So
it's hard for me to deduce because I look at your stuff and I'm like, that's my friend.
so you look at like our character Baku. That's
True. I guess, yeah.
That's kind of like Black Star from Soul Eater.
I'm sorry, I haven't watched it yet. I will. It's on my list.
I'm sorry. It's my first anime.
I'm sorry. No, every time I say that, people are like, "Where have you been?" And I was like, depressed.
So Soul Eater is a big inspiration, actually, visual wise for our stuff.
I was wondering about that because even like your titles.
Yeah, it's very anime inspired. Like our newest song, "The Void," and "Shallow" as well. We have this female character. It's kind of like a Van Helsing style.
Oh, period.
That
Love that movie.
So we're definitely adding from like just the anime side of things, and then kind of just like seeing how we can realistically do it without having to go like to Kubo or something from Bleachers and figure out how to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've collabed with a lot of different artists across many different albums, and you've been featured on other albums as well. Is there somebody in particular like you want to collab with, like top band, top soloist?
I can give two different answers. I go band first. I would love to do something with Linkin Park. I think both parks would would do well together. I think that the sound itself would be pretty interesting because both of us have that electronic yet rocky sound.
Yeah.
So I think it'll fit well. And artist wise, oh man, there's so many artists that I would love to collaborate with, like Lisa, of course. I would love to collaborate with Lisa. I would love to collaborate with Trippie Redd. I think would be a weird trip. Not Trippie Redd and Denzel Curry too. Both would be really weird.
But in a way that works.
Yeah, it'd be a weird workaround. Bring Me the Horizon would be cool.
I'd show up to set that day. You wouldn't even invite me. I would just be like,
yeah.
when are y'all leaving? I'm hopping in the car.
It's like Bring Me the Horizon, The Weeknd, Paramore, of course. Just like things that are like so like out of the norm for us. I would love just to like collaborate with that, get into those weird headspaces where we make both sounds work in a cool way. I would love to do that with those artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Good choices.
Yeah. For sure. Yo, Lisa, hit me up, bro.
He's been trying. It's been 3 years now.
Let's do something. I'm telling you, hey, she has a song called Rockstar.
There you go.
I'm not a rock star yet, but I'm close. All right, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
He's playing with Bowling for Soup, and he's humble as ever. Goodness.
No, a lot of people, they're always like, hey, like you're famous. I'm like, I'm not famous. My band is famous. I'm still getting there. Like
that's a good perspective. I actually have never really heard anybody do that when they're part of a group.
Yeah, I mean, because like obviously like in a group, you're like, oh yeah, we're famous this and that. I'm like, no, like you take us away from the name is still there.
Yeah.
So it's like us as individuals, we're not famous, but the band itself is more notarized than us.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those things where you see someone wearing your band t-shirt and then some stranger has to ask like, okay, can you name all the members?
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Can they?
In
your experience? Because I also feel like even if they
like,
know some of the names, it's usually just yours.
I mean, no, a lot of people actually have like their like favorite members like of the band.
They have biases.
Yeah. So like there are people that like would be at shows. I'm like, oh my god, Tristan or Freddie or Joe. Like they like just yell out everyone's names. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh,
You need a fan chant.
a fan chant.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Do you want to explain to him what a fan chant is?
Yeah, so in the beginning of, especially at concerts, in the beginning of any K-pop group song, they'll have like, 8 counts of instrumental. And in that time, the fans will have a chant where they name each member. And then usually at the end, they'll have like the band name.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like on beat to the song, so it matches the song. So when they do these recordings for music shows and there's a live audience, they'll do the chant along with it. It's not always the names too. It's evolved in the past couple years where it's always like she said in the beginning of a song, or it's sometimes if the chorus doesn't have lyrics, it's just instrumental with a dance. They'll do it during then too. I don't know what's next. You have the bullet points.
Yeah, I have bullet points.
Okay, go ahead.
So the second thing, you guys are very big on TikTok.
Yeah.
And would you say that like you grew your fan base mainly from TikTok?
Yeah.
Or you got bigger when TikTok started happening?
Yeah, we really grew our fan base from TikTok. I mean, I remember our first viral video is of our song called "Sick of It All." We posted it on a whim at midnight one night.
Those are the ones that blow up for no reason.
We woke up and we're like, guys, we just got like 100,000 followers.
Jesus, in one night?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really crazy, and then like literally from there, like we just been like hitting it hard and like figuring out what's good, and we worked with this guy named Evan Blum, and he showed us how to do like the video editing that we do now. And ever since then, like we've been seeing other bands try and emulate that and copy that and
trendsetters.
Like we've done a lot of cool things stemming from other artists. Like Sueko did the whole like walking into a studio, oh this happened, and then plays on. So
I forgot about that.
We would do things and other bands would start doing it, and like we love that. Actually, we love the fact that people are like looking at our stuff so like closely that they start doing it, and then it's working for them as well. Like, oh yeah, like you found an artist that's small enough to like comment on after every single comment.
Oh yeah,
like we did that, and then the next day we saw like 6 other bands to start doing that.
Wow.
So it was kind of crazy.
I'm curious now. I want to ask this follow-up question. That being said, do you enjoy doing the social media aspect of gaining a following for your band, or do you see it more as just a necessity in today's day and age?
It's definitely a necessity nowadays.
For sure.
Just because like I remember when we first started talking to labels, and this is when TikTok was still fresh. They weren't really doing TikTok for labels and stuff like that. We told them our plans, and ever since then, all the bands, labels that we've talked to now have TikToks. They find artists through TikToks and Reels and stuff. So, I mean, it's definitely essential now because labels, like if they don't see that you're pushing yourself on social media or have the drive to put your own content out, they won't look at you now. Versus in the beginning is like your music.
Are you talking about pre-pandemic versus like post-pandemic? Okay, I had a feeling.
Pre-pandemic, it was more like, oh, like you just have to like do the shows, get out there, get into the
pay your dues.
Pay your dues.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, like you have to do that still, but like now your social media takes into account. You have to make sure that your social media is good.
Okay, but do you actually like doing the social media despite it also being a necessity? Because sometimes I look at some bands or some artists who have to do it, and I'm like, you don't look like you actually enjoy doing this.
Oh yeah,
you look like you're doing it because you have to.
Yeah, there's many bands who do it just because they have to. I mean, we enjoy doing it. I mean, like we meet up like every like couple weeks, and we knock out like 10 to 20 TikToks in a day.
Dang, you're stockpiling?
Yeah, we stockpile. I mean, there's no point of like trying to do it daily.
That's exhausting.
Like,
it sounds exhausting.
Like, especially for a band. Like, yeah. Especially because like myself and Joe, we're both videographers and we know how to do this. So like we can just knock out videos and edit it and then have this stockpile of videos that we can be like, all right, cool. Let's just post this. Let's just post that. And Tristan's the one who really does all the social media, like posting and everything like that. Because he knows our times when things are hot.
Really?
He's really into that like analytic style thing. So he knows the times to post. He knows what's good, the windows after or before a time. So like he really studied that in the beginning of TikTok. He knew when the iron was hot, when to post. And Joe and I, we just make sure that, the videos are, done, edited, out there, color graded. Like if we need like lyrics on the screen, put the lyrics on there and everything like that.
Oh, so you guys are literally handling the social media yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have a team or anything?
All the promotions and anything that we do is literally ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. Even when it comes on the graphic designing, Tristan's girlfriend, Jess, she does it.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out Jess.
Yeah, shout out Jess.
Thanks for my awesome cosplay photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
I didn't know that. You guys are doing it all yourselves.
Yeah, we're on a label, yes, but most of the stuff that we do is literally all in house.
Damn.
Music video. We go out to other people for music videos. Yeah, we still go to like other producers, but like the demo work and the heavy lifting work, we all do in house as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's probably why you guys seem so authentic. You guys are putting in the work yourselves.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's impressive.
Like we look at ourselves almost like a K-pop group in a sense because like
period.
Like,
speak on it.
because we have all right, cool, we have 3 producers in the band. They take care of that.
Yeah, you're already there. Why are you going to pay somebody else to do what either one of the 3 of you could do yourselves?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it comes across more authentic if it's in house too sometimes.
I know, Jen. Like when I look at K-pop groups that are a lot more hands-on, it's weird to say, but you kind of put them at a higher caliber because it's like you guys are making your music. You guys are putting your
they're putting in
ideas
that
into
work.
it. Yeah, not that it's more, I guess, authentic, but it just feels like you feel more connected to that group specifically because you appreciate what they are personally bringing out, not just what someone else wrote for them.
Because the product they're presenting to you came from them, their own brain.
Yeah, I'm not knocking anyone who like has like writers or anything like that, just because like like you might have a writer, but like no one's gonna rap it or sing it like you.
Yeah.
So like you have to have that whole.
We all can't do it all.
Yeah.
But like if I look at 2 very talented singers and one's writing the songs themselves, in no way do I think that the singer who's singing amazingly but they didn't write the song is any less talented in singing. That's a weird take to have.
Yeah.
It's just a cool aspect of like, oh wow, they wrote this too. Like that's really cool.
But it doesn't take away the cool from the person who didn't write the song that they're singing, but they're singing way better than I ever could.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, all right. Well, so we're here for social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like you have social media to thank for where you are now compared to before?
100%.
Do you think the trajectory would have been any different if the pandemic didn't happen and you didn't use those outlets to gain a following or anything?
If the pandemic didn't happen, I don't think that we'd be as far as we are now, but I think we'd still be on track.
Okay.
Just
That's good.
Because we still have that mentality.
Yeah.
But we use the pandemic, like as the other bands are kind of just like sitting back, not doing anything, not knowing what it's gonna do. We were like, cool, let's attack social media. Everyone's online. Everyone's chronically online. We can't go out. Mm-hmm. So why not just like whenever we can meet up, do content and just put it out. And then that kind of has helped us kind of be different from the rest of the mode that was coming out at the time.
Yeah.
Because we instead of sitting back and moping, we utilized what we had and we made light of it and we made do with what we had.
Yeah.
And made it work. Yeah.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
I wanted to touch on, I saw a few of your videos specifically talk about just being a POC pretty much in a non-person of color field.
Yeah.
What is it like to be in that position?
It's weird because like in the beginning when like pop punk and rock music was made, it was made from black people. Mm-hmm. It was made from like the essence of blues and jazz and everything like that black people have made. But over the years, obviously, it's been like radical towards the fact of more Caucasian people are using it to fight their fight, mm-hmm. which I mean, everyone has a fight to fight. So I'm not knocking anyone for doing that. But I feel like being a black creative in a predominantly white space, it lends hands to different narratives and stories that people may not understand or hear because they're not in those same environments that black people are in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have a song called Don't Be Racist. Like that wouldn't come out from an artist that is in our genre because they don't have to deal with that sort of discrimination or
Experience.
fight or experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for us, like, I mean, I've dealt with that all my life. Like a few of our other members have dealt with that. Even like songs like Kids Like Us, where it's just talking about, hey, like growing up in these scenes, being different than everyone else, not being looked at as the same, or even whenever it comes to the same attractiveness level, or like just like being in that same mode as everyone else just because the color of your skin. It's something that has to be talked about because there are kids growing up in the same environments because they haven't changed. There hasn't been a voice to speak out against certain things like that, to make it an open space and to make it very equal as it should be. So like we create that music so the kids growing up can be like, yeah, there's finally someone that looks like me that's doing this that I can listen to and feel in a sense.
Yeah. And we're finally in a space of social media where we don't have like the big companies just putting out what they want to put out.
Yeah.
Like now we can create our own big following and we can show people like there are people like me, there are people like you.
That's really shout out to social media. I mean, like I wouldn't have known like of artists like Sam Smith or Chaperone, who literally are openly gay, openly like LGBTQ
themselves.
plus like
which was not a thing when we were
It was not a thing when we were kids.
No,
I mean, even the way I've seen you respond to very unnecessary comments about the kind of person you are in the space that you're dominating, and the way you're allowed to rebuttal them by just stitching it to comment to another TikTok that also goes viral. That's crazy. I mean, I'm assumed you're not too bothered by it because you seem
in the beginning I was. I was like, why are you commenting on the color of my skin or how I look like when the music is this fire?
Yeah.
Like, but I also realized that, you know, like within any public scene, you're going to have the bigotry, you're going to have the hatred, you're going to have something. You're not like, if you're not having hate, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, we responded with like, yo, why are you being this way? And then our videos would be getting taken down. So we had to work around, like their comments would still be up. Like the obviously the discrimination would still be up. But we learned that in order to really capitalize on that, and because people always think that we're race baiting. I'm like, how? Like this is a literal thing that you can go and see. We learned that, all right, cool, we're not going to say anything responding to it. We're just going to respond to it with more music.
Smart.
Like
so good.
Like social media isn't going to take it down. Like that's why like a lot of artists that are out here that are like being discriminated against and like being like targeted basically. I always tell them, look, man, don't respond with words that they can twist to get you canceled or twist to get your stuff taken down.
I mean, just even more so, like, if they respond, you're responding with words that clearly they don't understand.
Yeah,
anyway.
They're not open to
They're not going to comprehend what you're trying to convince them of anyway, but.
Yeah.
And it's taking away from the time to give to the audience that is supporting you.
Right.
Yeah. So, like, for us, we were like, cool, like, you want to talk shit? All right, or cool, talk shit about this video, about the song that I'm going to post again.
That has how many views and you're just sitting at home doing nothing.
Like, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I do comment like, look, dude, like you're on TikTok reviewing soccer players with 3 followers. Like, what are you doing? Like,
it's crazy.
And you have the nerve to talk about the lack of skill that I may or may not have. I'm like, dude, I toured the world and you toured your basement.
Your basement in Florida is crazy, actually.
Your parents' basement.
Your parents' basement. Yeah.
So I'm like,
no. Yeah, because I just remember feeling really like confused because all the comments I would see, like when it was like starting and just being a friend and like seeing the content, I'd see the comments and I'm like, this has nothing to do with the video that you're commenting on.
Nothing. Yo, my sister would be so mad. She would comment. I'm like, yo, you can't comment. I was like, yo, you stop commenting. Stop commenting. She's
like, okay, they want to talk.
Oh yeah, because it's just gonna end bad. Don't comment.
You had to tell your sister, yo, don't step in.
Yeah.
I have a job.
Yeah, she would go crazy. I'm like, yo, you gotta chill. Don't show them the anger.
Yeah, no, it's just very odd to me because it's almost the equivalent of like when they started doing international groups in K-pop, where they're like, they can't really do K-pop because they're not Asian. It was comments like that, and I'm like,
music
with his music, it was like this isn't real pop punk. And I was like, the one that you replied to that killed me was like, yo, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the rap battle? And I'm like, I mean, he probably could, but he has
Like-
better things to do.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, look, man, I can drop a mean 16 if I need to.
Right.
But like, I'm not a rapper.
That's
like,
the thing too. He really thought he ate with that one.
For real, I'm like.
I was like, try again, babes.
So know what we did? We remembered those comments, and then this next stuff, we got a little bit of rapping in there now.
I did see, yeah.
So like, all right, we got everything.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people ask me like why I started with rock music. Why didn't I just do R&B or pop or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, because like everyone looks like me already.
Yeah,
In those genres.
that's
How am I
good
going to
point.
differentiate myself between my authenticity when everyone is doing the same exact thing? And
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I grew up on rock. I grew up on all sorts of music.
Yeah.
But like rock music is what really like set it apart for me.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people ask like, oh yeah, why? I'm like, because like no one's doing this. No one looks like me in this genre.
And you're
so
doing
that's
it.
why I'm doing it.
Yeah. And you're doing it well.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
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 Stand out.
Yeah, and I if history will repeat itself, and hopefully it will, because it should. I really hope that does open the door for more ethnicities to come into the same space
It
that
does.
you're in.
It does, and there's so many more minority bands that are in the scene now.
Nice.
Like there's like this Asian group I love. Their name is like Breakaway. I think you'd really love their music.
Period. I'm gonna check them out. I support.
It's so fire. Like they're all like in like Ivy League schools. Like
Well, yeah, they're Asian. They didn't have a choice.
no, but they're really smart. They're really talented. I think they're all like 18, 19, but like they're a band called Breakaway, and I think they're going to be the next ones up. I mean, like they have that Sleep Token like that
nice.
vibe.
They must really love making music then, because I guarantee that conversation with their parents, like, okay, you can do music, but you have to get into Ivy League school first.
No, they're doing both. That's
Okay,
crazy.
you can do
They're
music
doing
if you're
both.
in Ivy League school.
They're doing both, and they're crushing it.
Yeah,
They're crushing
because
it.
that's what my parents said. They were like, we're supportive on whatever creative outlet you want to do,
Yeah.
as long as you're trying college. Here we are later. They're just glad I'm not in jail.
For anybody that's listening on Spotify, by the way, she is Filipino.
I am Asian.
For anyone who's not watching the video.
And for any of you fucks who want to argue that Filipinos aren't Asian, we are. Otherwise, we would not have an insult that has the word Asian in it. Checkmate.
Got a point.
Okay.
Got a point.
We don't get called jungle Asians for nothing. Asians in the name. I'm Asian. You called it yourself when you insulted
crazy.
me. So I'm gonna take that insult. I'm gonna take that insult. I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna put it in the bag and take it that I am Asian. Thank you very much. Checkmate. Try again, babes. Anyways,
That's crazy.
he's processing. No, I hear that all the time.
Oh my god.
I hear that all the time. That's what we are. I can't even deny it.
Shout out to every minority out there, man.
That's
Y'all
the
run this
one.
shit. Yeah.
And our wonderful, beautiful allies across the table.
Yes, exactly,
Stay in
exactly.
my lane over here with my pumpkin spice latte.
Hey, pumpkin spice goes hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Pumpkin spice goes
She
hard.
loves pumpkin spice.
Like I just this year I think it was I
Yeah.
started doing like pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks.
Oh.
That's fire. It's fire.
No.
Can't lie.
Yeah.
Can't
No,
lie.
because when did you move here? What month? Do you remember? It was
Uh,
April, right?
Yeah, March, April.
In March, April. Every single week since she moved here, leading up to fall, she was like, that's one less week until pumpkin spice comes back. I'm
No,
so
I texted
excited.
my boyfriend Zach, and I was like, "What day is it? Wait, what was it? It's August 22nd was when the pumpkin spice latte came out. I was like, it's August 22nd. We gotta go.
It's
we gotta
pumpkin
go."
spice time.
Or is it the
Look,
26th? I don't remember.
Look,
Either way.
Liddy,
I had
Liddy.
that memorized.
I would be like, I'm never drinking pumpkin spice. How dare you put that in
How
front of me?
dare you? It's
I
crazy.
tried it. I was like, oh, this is good. Fuck.
Controversial take. I don't do pumpkin stuff of any medium.
When it comes to food, I'm weird though. Like I like pineapple on pizza.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
That's
like
fine.
pineapple and bacon. Though.
I've gotten over
Pineapple
that
bacon.
stigma. I don't partake myself, but I've gotten over it. I don't see a problem
Don't
with
partake.
Yeah, but I'm
I
also
don't.
I'm also a person that loves to mix flavors, like that lemon pepper buffalo.
Oh, here we go
That
again.
like lemon
No,
pepper
I'm not
buffalo.
gonna get into this
Look.
again. I just you've embarrassed me enough because you mentioned the Let Go music video not even 5 minutes into this. So no, it's fine. It's your interview. Go ahead.
man.
Go ahead with your
Oh, man.
lemon pepper barbecue,
So-
whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
We were watching the
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat movie. Very different opinions on that, but it's
Yeah.
fine. And we were like, let's order dinner. These bitches are like, okay, so we're doing wings, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm fine with wings. I'm gonna let you say the next part because you're the only one who can.
So me and Matt, because Matt was ordering it, me and Matt just looked at each other.
is so dumb.
And then he was like, "You right." And then
No
literally,
words
like,
were spoken.
No words at all.
No communication on my end.
Yeah.
It was like a one-sided phone call.
Yeah, and then she was like, "What just happened?"
I was so
And then Matt was
confused.
like, "Oh yeah, he wants lemon pepper and buffalo." Like
The telepathic connection.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "How do you know that?" You're like, "Oh, it's like a black thing."
Yeah,
Like,
they literally looked me dead in the eye and they were like, "It's just an unspoken like black rule."
It's like,
And I'm like,
it's only a few
obviously,
flavors.
I wouldn't know that.
yeah, it's only a few flavors that black people will go for wings.
like automatically,
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Jasmine on the side nod. Yeah.
Jasmine's on the
Yeah.
side, and she also, she's like,
Yeah, like you know, like if you ever go to a black function and they got wings, it's either one of those two. It's either lemon pepper, or buffalo,
And then
or
where did
a
we
little
order
mix.
From? We ordered from Wingstop, right?
No Froggers.
We ordered from Froggers,
yeah.
and they have the option when you order to mix flavors, and
yeah.
that's when the conversation happened. Was like, so we're mixing these two
And it was
flavors, right?
heat.
Or like, which two flavors are we mixing? And that's when he was like,
Yes.
Yeah.
and I was like, so what flavors are we doing? I was so confused. And then Ryan walks in and he's just, what happened? I don't know. I was like, this is not a conversation you need to be part of. You're good. Just eat whatever shows
Oh
up.
my god. No,
So-
it was good too. It
And
was
ever
fire.
since then, anytime any conversation about specifically food flavors comes up,
Oh yeah.
either he or Matt or both of them for all together. So yes, it happened at the Halloween function.
Let's do wings tonight. Yeah, I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Will just look at me and be like, yes, I remember which flavors you want. God damn. Yeah.
Well, the last thing I wanted to talk about was you were recently featured on a album of Disney.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
The big mouse.
Yeah, the big mouse. Yes. So they contacted us to do it, which is crazy to think about. We were already
They
in
sent
the
you the email.
They sent me the email. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we were in the studio already, and we were working on this next album that we're finishing up, and manager hits us up like, "Hey, we got this opportunity for you. It's with Disney. They're doing like a punk goes pop style album, and they want you on it." And to my response is, "Do they know that we say fuck a lot?" Because that is a thing.
Yep.
They were like, "Yeah, trust me, they know. They love the music and everything. They want to know."
I'm shocked.
And I was like, "Cool." I mean, because the music director there is like really, really cool. She's a really cool person.
Okay.
So they sent us like a list of like 80 songs to choose from. And they only said that you can't pick Lion King, you can't pick Moana because there's going to be theatrical releases.
Oh, that's right. They're gonna be like, either they have a new movie coming out, or
Mufasa's
or they
coming
have
out.
like a sequel or
Yeah.
some kind of production on Broadway right now.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So at the time, like, we didn't know it, but Simple Plan already did like "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" from Lion King, so that was like the only exception. But now Hercules is now in production for a live action.
I did see that.
And like We the Kings did that one, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But we were looking through. We were originally gonna do We Don't Talk About Bruno from
Yes.
Encanto.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're
That
originally
would
gonna
have
do
broken the internet.
that. Honestly, I'm still thinking about doing it. Honestly, but
I mean, if
That
you
would
if
hit.
they let you, you should.
yeah, right. And then we kept scrolling. We saw to be a man from Mulan.
Okay.
So I was like, that could be cool too.
Really?
But we saw a Goofy movie, and instantly
Valid.
everyone in the room was like, "That
Yep.
one,
Yeah.
that one." It was like not even a hesitation. And
Wait,
like,
wait,
we
was the
finished it in
list
24 hours.
was the list of movies or the actual songs or
Actual songs too.
Okay.
So like it was movie song. Like, there was
Oh,
like 80
okay.
of it. Like all the way from like Nightmare for Christmas to Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid.
That's so cool. You got to choose.
Yeah, we got to choose
Yeah.
this one that we wanted to do.
That
so.
was nice of them to let you choose. I thought they would pick it for you, but
Nah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know you said you were debating between two songs from the same movie
Yeah.
before. That's what you.
Yeah.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, yeah. And then we saw that. We're like, that right there. That's it. And then our manager was like, that's not even on the list. And then he looked again. I was like, there's only 2 songs from that movie. It's like Eye to Eye and Stand Out.
Yep.
And we were like, yeah, let's do Eye to Eye. Why not? Let's do it.
Was
And-
there a reason why you picked one over the other? Because both are great.
Oh, man, I just loved Eye to Eye. I loved like growing up. A Goofy movie is like a hood classic. Like,
No.
I don't
Wait,
care.
what was it? said at the Halloween party that we specified?
Yo, it's a black movie.
Yeah.
It's like a Goofy movie is a black movie.
Goofy
Yeah.
is black.
It's
No, that's what everyone's
Goofy's
saying.
black.
We were all saying, we were like, hey, if they were humans, Max
Black.
and Goofy would be black, right?
Yeah, they black. Like you got single dad, wife left him many years ago for the milkman. But no, it's like Max don't like your ass. Like he just want to hang out with his homies and get something from Roxanne. That's all he care about. That is a black child. like there is no way of saying that. Like oh my god. So Pete is that one black kid. He's Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He got the Ritz family. And like a Goofy movie is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but all the difference is they're friends instead of cousins. That's literally what it is. Like you can't tell me I'm wrong.
Wasn't there one character you said was like their token white friend?
The cheese dude.
Yeah,
Oh, the stoner!
Yeah, the stoner. He's the one that's gonna get you out of trouble when the cops come through. Like he is
You
straight.
get pulled over and he's the one
Yeah.
telling you, yo, roll my window down, not yours.
Yeah. Like he's the one with the technology. Being like, all right, cool. We're gonna do this. We're gonna break the whole
Oh my
system.
God.
Like, and you just sitting there like, shit. All right, cool. I'm gonna come out with a cool outfit and sing some shit. That's a black story. Like, oh yeah, let me use my talents to make sure that this girl knows that I exist. Even
But that's
Powerline.
actually crazy.
Like even Powerline, all right, cool, yeah. I want to go to this concert from this black artist, who, by the way, Eye to Eye, like that whole character was actually supposed to be written for Michael Jackson.
That checks.
And
I could tell.
but-
I was gonna say either Prince or Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I think
like-
that everyone
yeah,
could tell.
but they turned it down, and Tevin Campbell was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, period.
So he killed it. He
Well,
killed
it's iconic now.
Yeah, killed it. But like that's a black story. That's a straight black story.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't like you, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like Max is straight up like, I don't like you. Like I want to go hang out with my friends, and you got me on this road trip. What do we do? What do I look like being on a road trip? I am a skateboarder.
A black skateboarder.
A black skateboarder.
Do black people do road trips? I don't know. Is that a weird question to ask?
No,
No?
no. We do hood trips. We go from one hood to the other. That is it. Our trip is going to the corner store and back safely. That is what we do.
Oh my god.
Our road trip is walking down to our friend's house and playing Nintendo 64 until it's time before the streetlights come on. That's our
before
road
the
trip.
street lights come on was a big
Yeah.
one. That's
We
a
don't-
big one. Oh my god.
Road trip camping. What?
Camping was
Camping?
I don't do camping either. I can't.
Our camp is a hotel. Like, what do you mean? We don't do that.
Oh my god.
I mean, nowadays, more black families do camping trips. But back in the day,
it was an
What?
adventure just to go out the house.
Hell
I
yeah.
assume. Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
you'll be lucky to go out the house. Your mom be like, you ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Your homework done? Them dishes done?
No.
Your chores done?
Nope. Then no.
Sit your ass in the bed.
Okay.
You better go
Alright.
swim in the bathtub. That's all you got.
Oh my god.
Like,
But other than that, any other specific reason why you chose Eye to Eye versus
like to be a man or like
no, like out of the two songs from a Goofy movie, because technically either one would have
either
been awesome.
one. Like we
But
knew.
was there anything specifically about Eye to Eye of like this is the one we're choosing this out of both?
We knew if we did Eye to Eye right, people would want to hear Stand Out too.
That's actually
Yeah,
the logic follows.
Yeah, like because arguably Stand Out is the more popular song. It's the bigger song.
Stand
That-
out.
I
Yeah,
would
Stand
argue
Out.
that
Yeah.
actually. I would argue that.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then
I've heard Eye to Eye way
heard-
more than Stand Out.
same, but like when people like watch the movie, like you got to wait till the entire ending of the song, the movie to hear the song.
Oh, because Stand Out's the
Out's,
one
like,
he's
in the
doing
first,
at
like,
the
15 minutes.
at the
the
school
school.
assembly.
Yeah.
With Dante Bosco.
Yeah.
Going talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. Just so if you don't know, the guy who voices Zico from fucking
Avatar: Last
Avatar,
Airbender.
that's the guy going Stacy.
Also, American Dragon Jake Long,
Yep.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I was reminded about that like a couple weeks ago, and it blew my mind.
Lil Rufio.
That's the one.
Yeah, from Peter
From Pan, yeah.
Peter Pan, yeah.
He had the Quest Crew hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Quest Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out JK News. But so you figured if we did this one first,
Yeah.
and we did it right,
Yeah.
it would get a good response.
People would want stand out. People wouldn't want that. And
Is this a traumatic response exclusive? Are you gonna do stand out? Do you want to?
I want to. Yeah.
Would you?
Most likely, yeah.
Would you approach it any differently than how you approached modifying Eye to Eye? Now seeing how the response was, or would you approach it differently to still kind of give it like your authentic twist?
I would definitely still give it the authentic twist. I think the only critique that someone I think like literally like 3 or 4 people have said like, oh, I wish the guitar solo was in. I'm like, bro, this is 2024. When's the last time you heard a guitar solo in a song?
When was the last time you listened to a 5-minute song?
Yeah,
True.
exactly. Like,
Songs are so short now.
Make it short. Yeah, I mean, like I would definitely do like a reimagined version of it. Yeah, make it cool, make it lit. You know, make it me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What's it like having to answer to Disney?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, like it got us into Disney California for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that why you're?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, we literally just hit them up like, yo, I need like 4 tickets. I need
crazy.
4 tickets per day. And they're like, all right, cool. Here you go. We go up to the cashier. They're like, oh yeah, we've been expecting you. I'm like, oh. Like what? What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shout out Disney Music Group, man. Y'all awesome. Yeah.
Cars Land. I want to be there so bad.
It was cool. It was cool. The alcohol was lit.
Really?
Yeah. They had this.
They're doing cocktails right over there in California? Because that's my one gripe with Disney World.
Yeah, they had like
that's
a
my
chamoy
one gripe
peach.
with Disney World is that all their alcoholic drinks. The best way I can describe it is I feel like they try too hard to make sure everyone can consume it. So a lot of the times when I don't expect a certain cocktail to be sweet, it's still way too sweet. I barely taste the alcohol.
Nah, the one that we had was good. Like it was like a cup like about this big, like a normal size cup. It was chamoy
for what you're paying for
peach margarita with peach rings inside of it.
Ooh.
That was crazy good.
Oh.
And you know I fuck with peach rings. That's one of my favorite snacks. So
Yeah.
it was good.
Valid.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They just hooked you up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
No, I don't know. I've always just heard things about like there's always caveats or sometimes like Disney's like just because they've been known to be super picky about anything and everything that has their name attached to it. I was just like curious about how that whole experience. Well, you also made it seem like it was a very quick experience. It wasn't really it wasn't longevity kind of.
No, we picked the song and it was done in 24 hours.
Wow.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
That I remember.
Yeah.
But I thought like maybe the communication with them post, like I don't know if they had any critiques or requested anything of you.
Nope.
Wow, they were reasonable.
Like literally, we finished the song. They heard the song. They're like, "Holy fucking shit!" Which I don't know if you can look it up on Spotify from your computer. I think ours now I think is like 3.6 million.
Literally,
Oh no, I see it. It's
I
the
put
stream
a
is
whole
here.
new sound into Spotify, and
Yeah.
the first thing to come up is a playlist saying "Eye to Eye" from A Whole New Sound.
Yeah,
Oh.
yours is number 1, and it is showing the
Oh
stream
yeah,
count.
3.7. Yeah, which is crazy because like even in their promotions, they're not playing other songs. They're playing our song.
I did see that.
Yeah, which I thought was like, oh wow, like
You know what's wild is that it came up on my TikTok as an ad.
what?
It
Actually,
came,
I think it did for me too.
yeah, it's
that's
like it was
crazy.
like the promotional TikTok, and I think they did one for every song. But I've only ever seen the
I've
one.
only heard-
No, because I did hear the other songs like once or twice, and it was 2 different songs.
Yeah.
But every single time it comes across, like if it popped up 10 times,
Yeah,
9 of those 10 times it was the one with your song attached.
that's crazy. I mean, like it's even been playing in UFC.
Wow.
It's like the fight song. Someone gets knocked out, all you hear is Magnolia Park, Eye to Eye. I'm like, what the hell?
Imagine getting punched and then you hear Eye to Eye.
Yo, no, someone literally got choked out. And as they're waking up, all you hear is dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what? What is happening right now?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's been playing like on ESPN. It's been playing like literally everywhere.
That's crazy.
Shout out Disney for having the faith in us to put out a dope song. It was really fire.
What kind of before it came out? What kind of response were you expecting? Because I'm sure it's not this response is not what you were expecting.
I was nervous because Tevin Campbell is like an R&B legend. He is a legend.
Yeah.
And to even touch a legend song, it has to come correct. It has to be either somewhat better or in the same lane. and the fact that we're doing a whole different genre than what he was doing, I was nervous. But I mean, I played it for other people. They're like, "Yo, this might even be better than the original."
Yeah.
And now having it being out since
It's been a couple weeks now.
July,
Yeah. A couple weeks now.
August? No, July.
It's
July 20th.
Yeah, there you go.
Since then, everyone's like, "Yo, I've listened to this a lot more than I listened to the original."
She said she had it on repeat.
So
It's on my workout playlist.
It's crazy to think that like people are listening to our version more than the original version, or would prefer our version over that. I think that's really it's crazy the fact that like we did that in 24 hours.
Nuts.
I don't even know how long it took the original people to put that together.
You're right, especially back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm still waiting to see if Tevin Campbell has heard it. I'm waiting.
I would love for you to find that out.
Yeah, I would love to see like a reaction to it and see how it is, because next year's the 30th anniversary of a Goofy movie. Came out in '95. So I'm like,
I wonder if you can get with Disney to like have
Set something
to do
up.
something.
something
Yeah, I
up.
would love to
Yeah.
do that. Like we weren't able to do D23 this year,
Right.
Because
I know,
we
I
were
wanted
on
to go.
tour. But Simple Plan was able to play "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" there. So I would love to play something on D23.
Yeah.
We want to go next year.
Yeah, I wanted to go. I always find out it's happening when I see that my other friends are there, and I was like, oh dang, I guess I missed ticket sales.
I had people hit me up, like famous people, the people that I followed on TikTok for like years, but haven't really spoken to. Like, I get friend requests from them, and then they're like, "Yo, dude, I just heard your song at D23. They're playing it nonstop."
Really?
Wow.
What? These like parkour dudes that I've followed for years.
What a weird like imagine being like, hey, I'm a parkour influencer, but I was at D23 and I heard your song. It was dope, man.
Like it's crazy. Like anime recreators like
Wow.
doing that. Like comic reviewers are like, I'm like, Cleo Thomas, Zero from Holes. He literally liked it.
up.
He was like, "Yo, this is dope." I was like, "What the?
That's
what's
awesome.
happening?" Him, Demetrius, who is like the guy who normally like does a dance with him and Straw.
I know who
Straw
you're talking
Hat
about.
Goofy and everything.
I
I'm
know
just
who
like,
you're talking about, Demetrius, because
Yeah, he
he's
used to live in
friends.
Jacksonville. Now he's in New York.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's friends with a couple of my cosplay influencer
Yeah.
friends. They hang out a lot, so I've seen his stuff, and I saw him in the Powerline suit, and I was like, if these two don't get together soon, I swear,
Well-
freaking God.
Something could be happening soon. I don't know yet, but like something could be happening. Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to hide from me. I could literally just text my friend and be like, yo, you're homie. What's going down?
No, we're still trying to figure out how to make it work. I mean, because everyone's schedule is so busy. We're trying
Yeah,
to
of course.
fly, because we'd have to fly them out here, or we'd have to go
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Cleo is hella expensive to
That's
fly
fair.
out, so I'm like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that Zero from Holes knows who you are.
yeah. I literally sent to her. I was like, Cleo Thomas, just comment on my shit.
If you don't understand why that's a big deal, you're too young to be listening to this.
Facts.
You're too young to be watching this podcast.
My man is winning gaming tournaments in a Powerline costume.
I was gonna have one more closeout question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
What is your favorite Disney movie?
Yeah, let's get into it.
What era are we talking about here?
Can we include
Full?
Pixar's?
Yeah,
and well, no, DreamWorks does Universal. My bad. Sorry, don't come
Can
for me.
I do top 10?
sure.
All right,
10?
Yeah, top 10. Yeah.
Not even 5? You're loyal.
Check me out.
You're loyal. Okay. Cook.
No order, not in any order.
They're
all
just
right?
in the group.
They're in the group.
Okay.
All right, we got Johnny Tsunami.
Period.
We got Johnny Tsunami. Straight up.
You look Filipino
Too
as
young
hell.
if you don't know what that is.
Facts.
So many of what he's about to say, if you don't know what it is, you
this
should
is
be
all
listening.
gonna be
to
like
it.
90s type shit.
Okay, yeah.
Don't Look Under the Bed. That was
Great.
Disney's original movie's first horror movie that they
Yeah.
Yep.
did. About the boogeyman.
They're not get horror.
Halloween Town.
Yep.
Period. Wait, just the first one or the whole franchise?
First two.
True.
Everything with the original Marty.
Yep.
Valid.
Yeah, everything with
I have controversial takes on that, but we can talk about that another time. Go ahead.
I fuck with Twitches. Twitches
Yes!
goes hard. Yeah, Twitches is dope. Shout out to the twins. You feel me? Tia Tamara Moore. There we go into like the animated side. You got Hercules, Lion King, Tarzan.
Period. You have 3 left. 4 left. Or 3 left.
3 left. I got 3 left. I want to throw a musical in there.
You can throw an honorable mention.
All right, I'm gonna do honorable mention. The other 3 I would have to say, crazy. Xenon.
Yes.
Wow.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
That's where we're supposed to be at now, which just makes me seriously
Yeah.
depressed. That's not where we're at right now.
Like growing up, I love decom movies.
Decom is
So I'd have to put the last two as Motocross and Double Team.
Yes.
motocross. You know
Yeah.
what?
Honorable mentions: Luck of the
Motocross
Irish and
was-
Smart House.
Smart House.
Yeah.
Smart
13th
House.
year.
Yeah,
Smart
13th
House
year as
scared
well.
me.
Yeah. Yo,
yeah.
Smart House terrified
That's
me.
a horror
we
film.
are in the era of Smart House. Do you realize that?
Yes, and every AI horror movie
Yeah.
is just Smart House,
Yeah.
but in 2024.
Yep.
Yeah, like Smart House is just Siri.
Yep. Or Alexa.
Or-
That
yeah.
terrified. That I remember being so afraid of that movie as a kid because none of that seemed natural or right to me.
Another honorable mention. I don't think it was a decom, but they did play it on Disney a lot. Airbud.
Yep.
Airbud.
Yeah, that wasn't- it wasn't a
It was more
decom,
like
but
an ABC family movie.
Yeah, because
type.
they were partnered or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, Airbud for sure.
I do want to cut off because we are going to an hour 40.
Okay, so that's Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll cut this.
Yeah. So a lot
Okay.
of this is Patreon content.
Thanks for listening. If you're listening,
Do you want to go ahead
Thank
and
you,
close
thank
out?
Yeah. Okay. But thank you.
Where can they find you on socials?
Yeah. Drop it.
You can find me on Instagram at Josh Magnolia. You can find my band at Magnolia Park. Literally anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere on social media and YouTube. My photo account. I do photo and video and film and stuff. Symphonic shoots. Yeah, that's it.
Anything you want to plug
Yeah.
besides the song we've talked about for the past 20 minutes?
Yeah, check out our cover of Disney movie, Goofy Movies, Eye to Eye. We have an album coming out soon. We have a cool discography I think people will really like. We're playing Riot Fest in Chicago on the 22nd of September. And yeah, we got more to come. So stay tuned
Nice.
for a lot of that.
You're busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here today, Josh. Thanks for
you.
talking with us.
No problem.
We're gonna have you back
Oh yeah.
for some other subjects.
Oh yeah. I'm down.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
We did a couple, what are they called?
Reaction videos.
We did a couple reaction videos with Josh over on Maria's channel. If you guys want to go check that out, they're K-pop reaction videos.
Yep.
And we get into some nice topics on there.
Oh yeah. Which we can definitely expand on here.
Yeah.
And this channel if you come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If
All right.
you're not already subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe there. Follow us on Spotify, anywhere that you find podcasts.
We have socials now. We have Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. And yeah, I think this was a good episode. Thanks for
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring you back.
Yeah,
I have
for
a
sure.
feeling people are gonna ask you to come back. They always do. They still do.
Make sure you go over to Patreon to see our extra content that we have there.
It's almost 2 hours long. You really want to listen to him. Yep.
Peace.
Cue the jingle that we paid money for.